I hacked someone's Ring camera. I saw something horrifying. I stared at the screen, my heart pounding. A large, long object in a black trash bag slid over the kitchen floor behind him. He stopped in front of the fridge for a moment, then he crouched down. With a grunt, he lifted the thing upright and began trying to shove it into the freezer. Johnny, Eddie, and I looked at each other, our mouths hanging open. I knew we were all thinking the same thing. Is that a body? The man gave the thing another good shove, but instead of fitting into the freezer, it fell back out towards him. He dodged, and it fell on the ground with a sickening thwack. But in the fall, the trash bag shifted, and poking out of the bag was a bloody, pale hand. Johnny, Eddie, and I screamed. But as soon as the sound left my lips, I remembered. The microphone is on. Their heads snapped towards us. A pause. Was that coming from the camera? She muttered to the man. Someone might have hacked your camera. It happens, he replied. He sounded fearful, but the woman didn't show an ounce of fear. She ran to the camera, her entire face filling the screen. Jowls jiggling, wrinkled lips pressed together. Her hard, dark eyes stared into the camera, even though she couldn't see us. And then she spoke. If you tell a soul about what you saw, I'll rip your fucking heads off. Then she picked up the camera. The feed filled with blurry, twisted shapes as it was tilted around, and then everything went black. I stared at Johnny and Eddie, shaking. By the time I looked back at the computer, we'd been logged out of the account. It's been 3 months since that happened. I eventually did tell the police. Well, my parents did, but I don't remember the name on the account. And Johnny hasn't been able to log back in. Apparently, he got their info from a data breach at another company, and now that they've changed their password, he doesn't have a chance. He did pass along the email that was linked to the account, though. So far, we've heard nothing from the police or the woman. But I'm terrified. Because just a few days ago, my parents decided to get a Ring camera for our front door. And when I got back from school yesterday, I could have sworn I heard something come through the microphone for just a second.